How about Jerry Lynn, who likewise is making his debut, I believe, here on Superstars.
Obviously, he's very quick. That was a good maneuver. Didn't really injure Radford, but got him thinking twice. And Radford is the cousin of John Goodman, star of Roseanne.
Oh, and well, there is a resemblance both facially and physically, I suppose. Over the hard right hand. Radford over the referee's shoulder. Radford now in control, sending Jerry Lynn to the ropes, off in a nice drop kick. By the way, earlier on, Bam Bam Bigelow in his commentary, Bam Bam heads to Monday Night Raw to square off against Irwin R. Shyster this Monday night. And what is that? Radford disrobing him. What was that he took off?
Well, he's just getting a little bit more comfortable for this double hook chicken wing suplex.
Nicely done. Radford, an accomplished wrestler indeed, is driving the knee to the chest area. It's pick'em time for Doc Hendricks.
And Pinkett is exactly what Bam Bam Bigelow wants to do this Monday night, totally live on Raw. To IRS wants to pick him apart.
Look at a nice right hand. A series of them now by Jerry Lynn. Look at this. Jerry Lynn, a nice kick to the head. Wow. Jerry Lynn all over Radford. Spoiling Radford's debut. Through the ropes in. A flying forearm by Radford, and Lynn back down on the canvas.
Nice agile move by Radford. A big guy, just like Bam Bam Bigelow. Big guy, very agile. This Monday night on Raw, does he start to unveil his plot, his plan to go through the corporation one by one and then get his hands on Ted DiBiase and maybe nail him just like that?
Who knows what's going to happen. As a matter of fact, you could begin to see the dismembering, if you would, of the $1 Million Corporation beginning this Sunday night when the WWF champion Diesel squares off against Psycho Sid. And look at this. Lynn firing right back. Radford has it. How about that suplex?
Nice suplex again. Great wrestling background.
Radford thus far pretty much dominating the matchup with Jerry Lynn. Although Lynn, a fiery youngster, very much in the mention. Oh! Again, Radford, look at the way this grungy looking hair. When was the last time he had a shampoo?
Well, what's it to you? What are you, a cop?
A cop.
A cop. You asking all these questions.
No, it's just that he's grungy looking at. Oh, look at that.
He's a winner.
I'm impressed, too, with a count of 3. Now, that was quite a wrestling maneuver on the part of Radford.
Yeah, get it, baby.
Get it. Get what?
Get it. You know, the wave, brother. Catch the wave.
Catch the wave. Thumbs down for Radford by some of the fans in his capacity crowd. Nonetheless, Radford chalks up a successful debut for himself here on WWF Superstars. Stay tuned, everybody, for the news.
Man, that's like Woodstock 2, without the mud. And that naked guy from Green Day. Todd Pettengill with the In Your House report here on WWF Superstars. And this is what we call crunch time. The first ever In Your House pay-per-view happens in your house this Sunday, Mother's Day night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 Pacific, from the On Center in Syracuse, New York. Now, in addition to an incredible card of WWF action, the World Wrestling Federation and your local cable company are giving away a house. I certainly hope you got your entry in because the deadline was Friday. You'll want to be by your phone during In Your House. While you're watching, you may hear if you win that house. That's why it's very important to be there. We'll actually place the call to the winner during the pay-per-view broadcast. I can't wait to see that big winner announced live, right? So don't forget, try your best to be by your phone in your house. So if we call, you'll be home live on pay-per-view and win your new house. You want to talk about value? Total cost of In Your House from the WWF, $14.95. We're talking almost 2 hours of the best entertainment on television from the leader in pay-per-view entertainment, the World Wrestling Federation. What else can you get for $14.95? 8 songs on a jukebox? It's going to be an incredible night of action, folks, and headlining the card is, of course, the most anticipated WWF Championship match in quite some time between Big Daddy Cool Diesel and Sid. And we'll talk more about that classic confrontation later on in the hour. You will also see the very first King of the Ring qualifying matchup between Adam Bomb and Mabel. The winner advances into the prestigious tournament in June. The loser is out. Plus, has Razor Ramon's machismo gotten the best of him? The bad guy has agreed to take on Double J and the Roadie all by himself. You will also see the legendary Bret the Hitman Hart doing double duty at In Your House. First, he will meet the extremely dangerous Hakushi. Then later that same night, Bret will take on Jerry the King Lawler, who's been running his big mouth at the speed of light and calling the Hitman a chicken. What a night we are in for this Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 Pacific from the On Center in Syracuse, New York, exclusively on pay-per-view. Don't miss it, folks, because there is no encore presentation. You miss it Sunday, you'll never have another chance. Call your local cable company and tell them you want In Your House from the World Wrestling Federation.
Yet to come, ladies and gentlemen, here this week on WWF Superstars. It's the WWF Champion Diesel one-on-one with a rugged hog farmer, Henry Godwinn. Welcome back, everyone, to more WWF action. And in action momentarily, the Prince of Pranks, Doink the Clown. However, on another subject, Doc, that is no laughing matter at all, Shawn Michaels. Michaels himself will return to action, however, in approximately 2 weeks.
Right. It was this past week on Raw that the master plotician Ted DiBiase revealed his plot. It was DiBiase. He went up and he said to Shawn, "Hey, man, you might need a bodyguard." Then it was DiBiase. He said, "Hey, man, why don't you get Super Sid?" Because he knew that to go through Shawn Michaels, Diesel's best friend, was the best way to get Diesel unmentally focused. And then he knows that this Sunday, if he's not focused, he's going to lose the title. That's right, unmentally focused. And he knows then that Diesel's going to blame Shawn, that Shawn's going to blame Diesel. They'll never be friends. What a master plotician. What a great guy.
13.
Please, Louise.
Please, Louise, you're right. Please don't show your face on TV all across the world.
Would you please be nice?
The Brooklyn Brawler.
She may be someone's mother. We're approaching Mother's Day, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, even the Brooklyn Brawler has a mother.
Yes, everybody has a mother. I have a mother. You have a mother. But we found out this past Monday on Raw that the King Jerry Lawler is going to have his queen mother there and In Your House. And after he gets rid of Bret Hart, his mother's going to challenge Bret Hart's mother. And if she answers a challenge, she'll whoop her right then and there.
I can't believe that. That's an awful thing to even encourage as it relates to mother. Say, wait a minute, what? Dink has a bouquet of flowers presenting it, yes, to Louise. How about that? And a little hug, little pat.
Yeah, get her out.
What do you mean?
Get her out. Get her off camera. Yeah, the way Doink is, I'm sure he's got sneezing powder in there. She's going to smell him, start sneezing all over the place. Oh.
The Brooklyn Brawler. Wait a minute, from behind. The Brawler with a pretty lame forearm there in the back. Up Doink the Clown. An uppercut. Doink the Clown feeling the effects of the attack from the Brooklyn Brawler. You cannot turn your back on this man. A quick cover. A count. And that's all he can get. The Brooklyn Brawler against Doink the Clown as Doink is sent to the ropes. Brawler sets him up. Back. No. Leapfrog by Doink the Clown. Brawler's full on the mark. Hooking the ropes. Nice maneuver, however. And a drop kick by Doink. Sends a Brawler right back down, right back up, and right back down. And over the hill. Doink the Clown pretty much manhandling the Brooklyn Brawler, and this time he lets him think about it.
Yes, he does. Series of real good maneuvers, yet he hasn't got a prone in a pinning position. Look at that.
And Dink from behind, so to speak.
Take a
back body drop.
And take a bite out of crime. But I tell you, this fever called heroism running rampant with Razor Ramon, now with Bret Hart. Hakushi is undefeated. If that ain't enough to put on your plate, then he's going to go against the crafty, sneaky veteran King Jerry Lawler. He's in a big trouble, baby.
I'm inclined to agree with you on that matter as well. Yes, as you said before, Razor Ramon in a bit of hot water, meeting two individuals at the same time. The Hitman Bret Hart meeting two individuals the same night at different times against the undefeated Kamikaze, making reference to Hakushi. And just what does Jerry the King Lawler have up his sleeve?
Well, you got to think about it. He has defeated Bret Hart before, so maybe he's got more than just defeat in his plans at In Your House.
Let's get back to the situation with the WWF champion Diesel. I mean, you made reference earlier on to Diesel perhaps being unmentally focused, whatever that means. And what a diabolical plot hatched by Ted DiBiase all along against Diesel's best friend, Shawn Michaels.
Yes, I agree with you. It was a brilliant plot. And you're going to see more of it unleashed later on when Hank Godwinn tries to take Diesel out or make him less than 100% for In Your House. Look at this.
And down to the canvas. The Brooklyn Brawler having some problems all the way through this matchup with Doink the Clown in the elbow right in the sternum area.
You know, I don't think Shawn Michaels and Diesel are going to be all this big buddy-buddy when Shawn is 100%.
You made that very clear. Now, wait a minute on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Doink the Clown, listen. The whooping cushion.